Hi, I'm Sandra Hawkins, and in this video I want to show you how to read in from the console. So I have created a new package here in Eclipse called Reading from the Console, and in it I've placed a new class also called Reading from the Console. So I have a main method here, and the first thing that I want to do is I want to create an instance of the scanner class. Now, I've just typed in scan, and I'm going to press Control Space on the keyboard, and that will look in what's called the Java API, which I'll show you there now in a second, with all the available classes that are in it. And what I want to use is this one that I'm aware of already, and I know it's in the java.util package. So what I want to do to use that class, I'm creating an instance of it. So scanner, that's the name of the class, and you may have noticed there when I double clicked on that, an import came in. So you will require an import if the class that you're using is not in the java.lang package. So like the string class is in the java.lang package and the scanner class is outside of that, so an import is required. So the code here, scanner, that's the name of the class. The following is a name that I'm making up that will be my reference to that class, scanner, and equals new, and again the name of the class equals new scanner. Now, you read from a file or a string or the console area. And what I'm going to do is show you how to read from the console area. So when your program is running, the user can type in a value and you can read it in. So it's going to be new scanner, and I'm reading from the system.in. Now I'm just going to flick to the Java API. So this is the Java API, the Application Programming Interface, and it's where you'll find a lot of classes that are already written that you can use. Top left-hand corner are all the packages that are available, and the scanner class is in the java.util package. So here you'll get interfaces first. It's a class under classes, and scroll down, they're in alphabetical order, to the scanner class. And here you will get details about the scanner class. There will be some code there on how to use it, but I'm going to demonstrate very simply how to use it right now. So scanner. So once I've created an instance, I've called my instance scanner. That's what I used to make use of this scanner class. So I'm going to go scanner dot, and we'll see in here it's next, and I can just use next to read in a string of text. Next double to read in a double from the keyboard or from the console. Next int to read in an int. Okay, I'm going to use next int and semicolon. Now, there's a couple of things that aren't great about this at the minute. If I run this program, which I will do just to show you, and save. If I run this, my console window, will it even open up for me? I don't see it there. Window, show view, console. My console window, see, the program is running and it's waiting for input, but it'd be nice if there was a prompt for the user, for the user. So I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to put in before this here a prompt. So your sysout, syso, and control space. So please enter we'll take in a whole number. Now I'm just going to run that for you. So when I run that, I'm just clicked in this area here, the prompt is on the next line. If you want the prompt to be right on the same line, what you need to do is get rid of, so there's print ln, I need to get rid of that ln. So print out the following, but keep the prompt on the same line. Now, scanner.nextInt will read in whatever the user types, but I have to do something with it. I need to store it in a variable, or I could just put a printout around that. So what I'm going to do, because I've next int that returns an int, I'm going to assign it to a variable called int number. Now, when I have that number in, I'm just going to print it back out to the screen so that we can see it. So system out, you entered, and concatenate onto the end of that string the value retrieved from the scanner.nextInt, which is stored in number. Now, one last thing you need to do here. That scanner class, resource leak, so if you open any resources like a file or a connection to the database or a scanner which links up to the console window, you need to close it when you've finished. So the code for that is scanner.close, and that's just a polite way just to close the resource. Close the scanner object. Now, run that. Please enter a whole number. So if I put in 23 and hit return, you enter 23. So that is how to use the scanner class, create an instance of it. Use scanner.next to read in a string, next int to read in an int, next double to read in a double, and so on. And save that, whatever you read in, save it in a variable, and then whatever you want to do with that variable. And finally, close the scanner class. Please see my other videos for how to deal with any errors from reading in from the console, and also how to present a menu to the user and keep looping to keep displaying that menu again.